Christians, here's my last part 3, on verses that prove that it is an absolute impossibility for a true believer to lose their salvation under any circumstances. No true Christian can ever lose their salvation. And Christians, let me tell you something about this, is that anyone who tells you that you can lose your salvation is an antichrist and a deceiver. Any person telling you that you can lose your salvation is an antichrist and a deceiver and should not be believed. A true believer can never lose their salvation. We're not talking about apostates. We're not talking about hypocrites. We're not talking about people who claim to be Christian and then a year down the road they turn around and go back to the world and live like a child of hell. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about faithful believers who never turn from their Lord. They never turn from their Lord because it is impossible for them to do so. Why? Not because of them, but because it is the Lord who keeps them. Read 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 5. It is the Lord who keeps us. It is he who is our bulwark. He who is our guard. It is he who is our watchman. It is he whose hands we are in. He is our shepherd. He will never lose one of his people. He said this. It's not just my word. He said it. So anyone who tells you, Christians, that you can lose your salvation, mark that person as an antichrist and a deceiver. Do not believe them. It is a lie. The fear of losing your salvation comes from Satan himself, and only his children spread that lie. Be provoked, be persuaded. Check out these verses.